Well, moving on, and the mother of a 14-year-old girl has called for all teenagers to be banned from Facebook. That's after her daughter was involved in a sexting scandal. It saw 3 boys convicted of underage sex crimes.
Now, the girl was lured to a park by 3 Facebook friends and sexual acts were filmed on a mobile phone, then sent to others. The teen's mother explained that she thought she was being a vigilant parent by having the computer in the main living room. And even America's First Lady agrees, revealing she's banned her daughters from using the social network site.
I'm not a big fan of young kids having Facebook, so you know, it's not something they need. It's not necessary.
Okay.
That was during Michelle Obama's first live breakfast television interview as America's First Lady. Now, for more on this, we're joined by cyber safety expert Susan McLean in Melbourne, who probably with us in a tick, and here on the couch, parenting expert Karen Miles. Good morning to you. Karen, tell us first up, the victim's mother said that she thought she was doing the right thing by having the computer in the living room. We all like to do that as parents. We all like to think we're doing the right thing. Is it not enough?
It's not enough. It is good to have the computer in the lounge room, but we also need to be monitoring their Facebook every day. It might seem a bit crazy, it might seem a bit big brother to be monitoring your children in that way, but you need to know their password. You need to set up the account with them, monitor their friend requests so that you can see who's requesting friendship, that it is somebody that they actually know, you know, in person, to just monitor that and keep them safe.
But how do you do that with your child? What if your child is, say, 16 or say 15 and says, look, Mum, I really want a bit of privacy on this. Like, how do you sort of explain to them that this is really important stuff? Because I don't have teenagers myself, but I imagine, you know, they want a little bit of privacy. How do you sort of negotiate that? What language do you use?
Look, I think what I know about parenting, absolutely for sure, is that you have to have ongoing conversations with your kids about how life works, the good stuff and the bad stuff, and that includes Facebook. Yeah. So I think from an early age we need to be talking to our kids about what goes on online. You know, there are sex predators. That is a reality of social networking, and we need to educate our kids about that.
But you could share this story with them, couldn't
Absolutely.
you? You could say, look at this girl,
right.
You know, this is what happened to her, lured to a park.
Yep.
Was set upon by 3 boys.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sit down and watch the morning show.
Yeah, well, they know all this stuff and they're still doing this. Cyber safety expert Susan McLean in Melbourne. Susan, is this ban, 10 million Australian users on Facebook, is this ban at all viable, do you think?
Absolutely not. And I think what we need to understand is that technology didn't cause this problem. Technology isn't the fault, or the fault is not of technology. There's a whole range of other issues there. And of course, yes, there's a conduit there, but technology is not to blame for what occurred to this young girl.
Yeah, because you have given us the advice before, make sure that the computers are in the lounge room. That the mother said she thought she was doing the right thing because it was in the lounge room, Susan.
But having it in the lounge room and not being vigilant and watching and engaging is absolutely pointless. You might as well leave it in the bedroom. Yes, you bring the computer or the mobile phone into a common area of the house, but then you have to check and see and talk and watch. And of course, one of the best ways is to be a friend of your child on Facebook and see. Walk past and ask her what she's doing, and if she says she's doing her homework, get her to show you. Have a look. Check Facebook regularly. And, you know, we don't keep our children locked in cellars to keep them away from the dangers of the world. There are dangers in the real world. We talk about them. We teach them how to cross the road. We teach them how to wear a bike helmet. We need to teach them cyber safety. It's part of parenting in the 21st century.
I reckon one of the big problems here is that your son or daughter can have 10 or 15 or 100 friends, and they know this. We tell them what we see on the morning show, what we hear, but if friend number 89 doesn't and lets someone into this space, this is one of the scary things. Susan and Karen, thank you very much for your time this morning.
Pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.